Everybody, my name is Paul Harrington. I'm the Training and Education Supervisor here at Decor Cabinets, and today I am interviewing Marcos. And Marcos, why don't you tell us a bit about yourself?
Absolutely. Hello, everyone. My name is Marcos Galbert. I'm the Director of Marketing for Decor, and I'm thrilled to be here with Paul to talk about two of the most exciting projects we have in marketing department.
Absolutely. So, so today we're going to be talking about the Elite Design Awards and the Academy XP. So, Marcos, can you, for the designers in our network that's never been or have heard of the Elite Design Awards, can you talk about what the Elite Design Awards is?
Yeah, absolutely. The Elite Design Awards is the event that we have been holding every single year to celebrate good design. The idea here is to highlight the projects that you guys have been doing with our cabinetry, right? And bringing life to people's lives in their homes. So we would like to be able to celebrate that, share with your peers from the industry the good things that you guys have been designing.
And I really look forward to the Elite Design Awards. I love seeing y'all's projects that y'all submit. So this year we're tweaking the categories a little bit. So Marcos, can you tell us about the categories?
Absolutely. So we have 8 design categories. 5 of them are repeating categories from previous years, and 3 are new ones. The ones that are repeating from previous years are the compact kitchen category, which is 12 boxes and less. The large kitchen category, 13 boxes and above. Then we have the creative wild card, which would be a category for everything other than kitchens. We also have the best emerging designer, which is a category specifically for people that have been designing with decor for 2 years or less. And we also have the best refresh category as well, best refreshing, right? Which will be the category for those of you that submit pictures from before and after, right? For the reno projects. Also, along with those 5 categories, we also have 3 new ones, right? I mean, 2 are new, 1 is kind of a tweak, let's put it this way. The new ones, best commercial project. We want to see all the offices, all the clinics, all the daycares, everything you have been doing for commercial. We would like to see those projects as well. The other one is not a new category, but it's a category that we haven't done last year, which is a bathroom vanity specifically category. We want to see those projects as well. And the last one, again, it's not a new category, but it's a tweak, I would say. We used to have in the previous years the People's Choice Award, which would be a category for the designers to show the appreciation for their customers, their friends, and all that. So instead of having the People's Choice Award, we decided to tweak and change into the Decor Staff Choice Awards, right? So we're going to be submitting all the projects that you guys sent to us to our 530 people working here. The idea with that is we're going to achieve a few things with that, right? One of them is we would like to connect our employees to the designers. Often, as we normally say, they see the cabinets passing through, some door styles, some colors, but they don't see the full project, the final project. And we want to make them proud of the things they do. So that's why we want to share a little bit of the end project, the end product with them, right? And that way they're going to be able to pick it up also, which are the projects they like the most.
Yeah, I always get excited seeing the projects that y'all submit as designers, and I know our production line they see, you know, either assembly, they'll see the cabinet built. If they're in the finishing department, they'll see just a door come through, but they don't see the whole project as a whole, right? And so I know they'll be excited to actually see the projects that they help build and inspire you and also your clients there. So that's exciting. So usually though, in the years past, we usually have 10 categories. So are we missing any categories here?
Oh, that's a good question. So as I mentioned before, those are the 8 designing categories, right? But this year we are trying something a little different. We are going to try 2 performance categories as well. One of them will be the top sales designer, which will be the designer that sells the most products so far in the last 12 months. And we also have the top growth category. We want to nominate who is the designer that has been growing the most in comparison to the previous 12 months and this 12 months, and obviously number of sales in dollar value, right? Who are the ones that are growing the most?
Awesome. I'm excited to see that too. Um, Earlier you mentioned pictures, right? So how important are the pictures when it comes to the judging process?
Absolutely. The pictures are very important, right? Obviously, if you can portray your project with a good quality picture, that makes things easier for us to judge and to evaluate and analyze a good end product, right? So, things that I would suggest, if you're going to take pictures with your phone, please go to YouTube or Google, find some tutorials on how to take good pictures. I know for a fact that our team put some tips and tricks on how to take good pictures for a project as well. So if you go to the core cabinets.com to our blog, you're going to be able to find some tips on how to take good pictures, right? It's very important that you own the creative rights for the pictures as well, because those pictures, those projects, better saying, that are the winners, the top 5, top 3 from each category, we normally highlight those projects in our website, social media. Obviously, we tag you guys on those, and also in the brochure sometimes. But for us to be able to do that and even highlight even more your work, you need to own the creative rights. That way we can also use that.
Awesome. Can you tell us, talk a little bit about the judging process?
Yeah. So the judging process for 2026 would happen in 2 stages. The first stage, we would have industry professionals, your peers, evaluating projects. I'm not going to disclose who they are yet. You will be able to know before we finish the process. We don't want you to have the chances to talk and connect before, right? But we will announce who they are, and they're gonna evaluate the projects through a scorecard. So based on this criteria, how we're gonna be evaluating each project, that's gonna be the way that they're gonna be going through. And once they do the evaluations and select the top 5 projects for each category, then we have a senior leadership team from the core voting on the top projects to define who is the champion of each category.
Awesome, awesome. So, okay, so we've been talking about Elite Design Awards. I think the next thing is to discuss an important date, right? So when do the submissions actually open?
Submissions are opening very soon. So June 1st, we're going to open up the gates and we expect the big flood of projects coming to us. So June 1st is the day. Obviously, we have a few days for you to get ready. So if you already have some projects with pictures, please put the pack together for us to start getting those. And if you have projects that you would like to send, but you have no pictures, please hurry up, schedule your photographer or go there, visit and take pictures. That's going to be that's important for us to have those as well.
Yeah, I know. We a lot of people like to submit projects with professional photos. However, if that's what's holding you back, definitely go there, schedule a project, take a picture with your phone.
Absolutely. Try to get good lighting in the ambient. Today we have phones that have very powerful cameras, so you can take good pictures with your phone as well. One of the things that I always like to provoke, whenever you're taking a picture, try to bring the life of that kitchen into the picture, right? Don't try to clean it up and remove everything. That takes the life out of it, right? We want to see the life. We want to see people using the kitchen. That's how we want our kitchens to be portrayed, not like a stereo kitchen with nothing in it, right?
Yeah, so we want it staged a bit.
Yes, if you can stage, for sure.
Okay, so you talked about eight categories, or what if I'm not quite sure which category my submissions should fall under?
For this year, one of the goals that the marketing team put was we want to make this as easy as possible for our designers. So we want to have like just a few questions for you to submit your project, and we're going to be able to put them in the right categories for you. And even in some cases, you have a project that can fit more than one category, we're going to be doing that for you as well. So don't be afraid to choose wrong categories or something like that. We're going to be able to classify properly.
Awesome. And when does the submissions end?
Submissions end June 30th. Yes, I know it's a 30-day window. I wish I could give some more time, but to give the judges enough time for them to go through all the projects, evaluate through a scorecard. It's not about I like this or that. It's more about like the scorecard and the criteria, right? So for us to give them the time to do that, we need to have this window.
Absolutely. And when can the designers expect to hear when the finalists will be announced?
Only here. No, just kidding. August 10th is the date that we are setting to announce the finalists for all the 10 categories. So you're going to be able to know before the grand event, right?
Okay, so I know that we don't try to give away too much information. Do you know anything about the grand prize this year?
Well, something I can say is we always like to have something nice, right? I'm not going to say what it is now. I'm not going to share yet because we still been having some discussions on how to do it. But it's for sure going to be something that you guys are going to like for sure.
Okay, so on August 10th, you're gonna know who the finalists are, and when will the finalists know if they're the winners? Like, when is that going to be announced?
That happens only in our event during the XP. We have the Elite Design Awards. Beyond being a awards project, we have an event for that as well, right? Which happens during the Academy XP, which is a night of celebration. Normally, we have a good dinner, a good meal together, and we celebrate the winners and we announce them. They get the prizes and all that. So that's the big day. If you want to see how it is, you can go through our YouTube channel. We have a few videos highlighting the Elite Design Awards in previous years.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, so Academy XP, that's another favorite event of mine. I really look forward to doing that and being part of that every year. For the designers that are new to our network, can you explain what the Academy XP is?
Absolutely. Academy XP is our annual event. Is when we get together, the core staff, along with the designers and dealers from our network. Normally, every year we receive close to 100, 120 designers coming from all places in North America, and it's a moment of celebration, connection, and networking. This year is going to be happening October 6th and 7th. Obviously, travel days October 5th, and then travel back on October 8th. 2 days of events, and Elite Design Awards, as we were talking before, is one of those events. However, we have multiple things, multiple motions during those 2 days, right? We have the Disrupt sessions happening in the morning. We have the All-Stars Throwdown again. We also have a good dinner. Sometimes this is going to be a theme one. We are working on the theme. We're going to announce closer to the event, but it's going to be a fun one as well. Then we have the plant tours for the ones that haven't done the plant tours, or the automation plant tour. We have a few things happening in those 2 days, which is very fun and fantastic, I would say. Yeah, I'm biased to say, but I love that event.
Absolutely. So, what if I'm a owner of a dealership? Like, why is it important that I attend, and then also why is it important that I send my designers and managers?
So, from a dealership owner perspective, if you are an owner, the reason that's important for you to be here with us during those 2 days is because, I mean, I haven't mentioned that, but we have some special sessions specifically for the owners. And we want to connect you with other peers in the industry, people that have been doing the same things that you have been doing in different markets, but people that can share the same challenges and the same opportunities that you share. So it's a very good way for you to expand your knowledge, expand your network, talk to different people. We are not saying that only the core holds the knowledge, but one of the biggest points of the event is to connect different dealer owners that can talk to each other and create some networking friendship there.
Absolutely.
And from the designer standpoint, obviously, as a dealer owner, I would love to have all my designers to understand better the products, how to work with the core line, and also to understand who are the people behind each one of the processes, right? Get to know their CSRs, get to know their dealer development specialists, and all those things. Create connections, make things easier. Also, we have the networking opportunity as well. It's very common to see designers talking a little bit about the challenges they have and how different people overcome in different ways. That way you can get a better prepared designer, someone that's a better professional that can represent your company and your brand better.
Yeah. One of the stories I love when I heard about this was we had some designers from 2 different regions, and they came together. They became real good friends. They actually went on holidays together.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's a cool one.
Yeah. So the networking, the knowledge that you gain by coming to this event is just amazing to soak in, right? So, can you tell me a little bit like why Decor throws the Academy XP? Why do we host the Academy XP?
Yeah. So for us at the core, we understand that people comes first. Obviously, we sell cabinets. Everybody knows that, right? But our business is not a B2B or B2C. It's a people-to-people business, right? And we know that connection can drive growth, connection and networking can drive better results and all those things. So bringing people along, we can see the growth for the people that are coming and also benefits the core in that sense, right? So it's all about the people. We understand that getting people together, good things happen when, better saying, good things happen when we have good people together.
Nice. Okay, so this is a question for the designers and the owners that have been to the core multiple times. They've been to Academy XP, or they've been to a Core Tracks event recently, and they've done the plant tours, and they're like, okay, I've done the plant tours. What is there that I can do besides the plant tours?
Before answering that question, I would like to say thank you to all the designers and dealers that filled up the forms when you send the surveys after the events, right? So we hear you. We understand that some of you have done the plant tours a few times, or even like the new plant tour with the automation line a few times. So we decided that in 2026, we're going to create another event in tandem with the plant tour. So if you don't want to do a plant tour, we have another thing that you can do. We are calling it the Decor Growth Labs, right? Which will be a series of workshops that you or your designers can join. We have different themes there as well that you can join, different rooms to be working on. If it's for the owners, I would say you have like hiring opportunities, how to work with your hiring, how to work with your accounting, marketing strategies, sales strategies. We're going to have workshops like that. And for the designers, we're going to have like how to sell value or how to sell Zona Vida better and all those things, right? So we have those workshops in tandem with the tours in the morning. And then in the afternoon, if you come to the showroom, 30 minutes for me is enough to see what's new, latest and greatest, right? We also have an event for you to connect with your CSR. So that being said, if you have some questions, you're going to have a one-on-one time to sit with them, talk a little bit about, and maybe overcome those challenges. So that's the idea. It's to increase the time of connection. If you have done some of the tours, you don't need to repeat. You can use this time for that.
Awesome. It sounds exciting to me. Like, when I look back and I heard different keywords that reminds me of past events, but also there's definitely some newness, some new items. So I'm looking forward to it to see how everyone likes it, right? So. Okay, so earlier you said when the event is, but let's remind everyone out there when the Academy XP actually is and when they should fly in.
Again, they need to fly in October 5th, which is a Monday. The event happens October 6th and 7th, and then you can fly back home on October 8th. My kids will be so ashamed of me doing that 3 times in a camera, huh? 6 and 7.
We tell them that's no
it's
more.
Not cool
but
anymore.
Hey.
It's not cool anymore. I know, guys. Sorry.
All right. Well, thanks, Marcos, for your time. Is there anything else that you want to share before we wrap up?
Only 2 things. First, thank you. Thanks for being part of our network. It's a huge pleasure to deal with all of you. Often when I have the time or to connect with them, being in the events or here, it brings me a lot of joy to spend some time with the designers and the dealer owners as well. And I'm very much looking forward to see you guys in the Elite Design Awards, in the Academy XP, here with us in Manitoba, enjoying some good events and some good times.
Yeah, so thank you, Marcos. And again, the Elite Design Awards opens up on June 1st, and we look forward to seeing you in person at the Academy XP on October 6th and 7th. Take care.